We have here is a very nice vintage type AR15, and we're going to let Kerry tell you all about it.
Well, it's actually not vintage. It's brand spanking new. It's from Fulton Armory. It's called their Legacy rifle. It is, other than having a fully automatic selector switch on it, it is what was carried in Vietnam. It's actually what I trained with when I was 19.
Oh boy.
So triangular foregrip, raised sights. It is a typical AR, slab side. There's no bolt assist.
Now that didn't come in until later on.
It didn't come in till later on, so it's a clear bolt. Even the bolt does not have any sawtooths on it.
Well, that was considered very revolutionary by the troops back in those days because it wasn't heavy.
Right.
And the ammunition was light.
Yes, that was one of the big, advantages once they figured it out. I know when they first brought these out, there were a lot of guys that had, they called them jam-o-matics because they didn't understand the ammo. They had the wrong kind of ammo and propellant, and they didn't understand cleaning. It was kind of marketed as you don't have to clean it, and that wasn't the case. And
now I understand the material in those days was polycarbonate.
yeah,
And it was almost indestructible.
right. We used to. There used to be a rumor when I was in there that these were made by Mattel, which is not true. But we used to say all the plastics made by Mattel.
Well, you know that triangular foregrip is kind of like they got the idea from the Messerschmitt 262.
Yeah,
That triangular shape
Triangular,
fuselage.
Yeah, there's not a. This isn't much of a Barbie doll. You're not going to hang much furniture on top of it. At least I'm not.
Now, how heavy is that?
I think it's 6 pounds, so it's pretty light. And I'm just noticing that it's already got some rash scuffs here from the safe. So
yes.
I need to get a sock for it or something. But it's a shooter, not a museum piece. Has the you need a adjustable. You can use a bullet for both the front and rear sights, or I bought this tool that makes it a lot simpler to adjust.
Great.
And the only difference is this is a 1 in 9 twist barrel instead of a 1 in 12. And I have discovered that it does not like 55 grain bullets, but today we're shooting 75 grain bullets with a different powder. And I think I've figured out which load's going to work best for me.
Now, Kerry, is this the 5.56 chambering or the 223 chambering?
Both. It'll take both. It'll
Great.
take the 223 and the 556. So it's a interchangeable chambering.
I think your 1 in 9 twist is probably the best for all purpose.
It certainly is. It's kind of interesting because I have a Steyr that's got a 30-inch barrel. This is 20, and it shoots that 55 grain bullet all day long. And when I went to use the same loads in this gun, I was having cycling issues. I was having accuracy issues. So changed it to a 75 grain bullet and switched powders to a Varget. And we're getting some pretty good groups today.
Varget's an amazing powder, isn't it? You can use it for 223, but you can load all the way up to like a 375 Holland Magnum with that thing.
I was using 4198 behind the 55 grain bullet. I was having all sorts of functioning problems, all sorts of terrible accuracy. And so switched to a 75 grain bullet. Everything I read said that 1 in 9 needs a much heavier bullet, and it's.
Is that sight all ready for like national match shooting?
I'm sorry?
For national match shooting.
Yes.
If you wanted to shoot high power, you're ready to go with that thing,
And
right?
you've got a flip sight too here, so you can flip it to a larger aperture or a smaller aperture.
And tell me about that flash hider.
The what?
The flash suppressor.
Oh, this is just the original flash 3-prong flash suppressor. One of my very good friends was in Vietnam, and he said he hated it because it always caught on the shrubs and he'd be tugging it out. So they shortly after this they went to the bird cage, completely round flash suppressor, so it wouldn't hang up on the shrubs. It was not jungle friendly.
Can we see the other side of it? Just kind of flip it over a little bit.
Sure.
Look at that. Now there you go. There's no position here for full auto.
There's no position
Too bad.
for full auto, and it is Fulton Armory. It's what they call their Legacy rifle. I've been resisting getting an AR platform for a long time, but as Larry, who's just on the previous video, pointed out, it is a 60-year-old design. So.
Well, thank you very much, Kerry. Well, enjoy shooting that. Enjoy owning it. How much did that cost you?
It was $12.60. It wasn't cheap. And then by the time I got it here and paid the tax and paid the DROS and all of that stuff, was another $200. So I basically have $14.50 into it.
It's a beautiful rifle.
Yeah, I'm a little bummed that I've already scraped it up, but it'll be used.
Thanks a lot.
Yep.